wankuba nenfa ne wankolaki talina kyagenda kunkendeeza just matter of time naye abajja kunsangayo kati tumwine bye batta yabasangayo nze nnumizibwa era ntyamu omuntu omulala naye sijaga nti sijja kwebaka kuba Muhoozi yange ajja kunsiba ajja nsibe no problem really abantu balekerawo okutya n'okutiisibwa okusembayo.
You're watching Mordecai Marissa Live Political Commentary. Please consider subscribing to help grow Uganda's Voices of Struggle ecosystem. Thank you.
I cannot appreciate you enough for using your valuable time to always go on social media, break down things for people.
The country is in total shock over the abduction of former Lord Mayor of Kampala, Erias Lukwago, on the orders of Museveni's neighbor baby Muhoozi Kainerugaba, who did this and is gloating in the same just like he's always done. And many people are afraid to speak out. I'll go on and show you what he posted on his social media platforms. I'm quite certain many of you have seen these pictures. But I want to play you a speech, not a speech, but words from Ibrahim Ssemujju Nganda that are just chef's kiss, that they are very timely. Okay, this is Muhoozi Kainerugaba, obviously blocked me. But I think I have to go back, look at what he says. And people are pleading with him to release this man, and it's unbelievable. He started here saying, he keeps saying, I am sorry, I am sorry. It won't help him now. This is Muhoozi Kainerugaba telling you that I am right now torturing the former Lord Mayor of Kampala, and he's pleading, he's crying, saying, I am sorry. And apologizing for what you might ask for, hey, suing Muhoozi Kainerugaba for his threats against the life of Dr. Chiza Besigye. That's it. They say, oh, I am sorry for suing you. They don't believe in any modicum to the respect of law. They don't. They have that unbelievable disdain for the rule of law and due process. They don't. So that's why you have Muhoozi Kainerugaba saying, hey, I have tortured him. He keeps saying, I am sorry, I am sorry. It won't help him. And then he goes on to say here, people here pleading with him saying, I have cried so much today, God, I'm just tired. For how long, God? How long will you look on? How long will you watch them mock and oppress your children? Have we sinned so much that you have forgotten about us? Why have you hidden your face from us? God, we are helpless. And then Muhoozi Kainerugaba responds, God has absolutely nothing to do with your worship of evil. Isn't it? Irony is super dead, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, welcome to hell. This is utter hell. You have Muhoozi Kainerugaba saying, God, is not involved in your evil. Yet, he's ordered the abduction of a man. And this man is being tortured as Muhoozi is having fun, bragging and happy. And then says, you are evil. Like I've always said, the lack of self-awareness with these folks, it is unbelievable. They're extremely too drunk on power that they do not realize that. I don't know how to describe it, but let's go back here. Then Odongoto says, power and life are all temporal things. In 50 years, the terrain and issues will be totally different. What bothers me is not the safety now and in the future of Muhoozi Kainerugaba, but rather deep-seated laid-back silence of Ugandans when they even know something is not right. And then Muhoozi Kainerugaba responds to him, says, my brother, Honorable Oto, you're one of the few people I respect. Lukwago had this coming. It was a long time coming. We haven't started on him yet. What? And then he posted this. He says, this fool will not sleep tonight. Chiboko mpaka. And then he says, he goes on to, again, give comments about it. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, these words coming in from Ibrahim Ssemujju Nganda are the best thing you want to listen. This is the face of courage. This is everything you need to hear at this moment. He knows that they could abduct him, they could torture him or kill him. Listen to what Ibrahim Ssemujju Nganda says. And like I said, I've made commentaries about him. I don't understand why he was involved into this debate when he was hosted yesterday. Was it yesterday on NBS? Where he says, but I think Bobby Wine cannot lead. We don't care about that, ladies and gentlemen. We are facing an existential threat as a country. We are on a precipice of complete fall, and you're debating who is better in leadership. But regardless, with his faults, no man is perfect. Regardless of that, listen to what he says.
Muhoozi kaine rugaba mutabani wa Museveni ow'ekyejo yawambye Lukwago. Amuwambye ate oluvannyuma n'awerekezaako ku lutimbe lwe olwa social media okwewaana Lukwago kyenaamukola. Lukwago kati ali mu kufuka. Lukwago ngina baweereza ekifaananyi era ne munaakiweereza nga bamusibye amaaso. Era n'agambye omusango gwa Mulanga ye Lukwago gamba nti Muhoozi agenda muwe ekibobo abakuntumya agende mu kooti. Manya nti Lieutenant Colonel Ibrahim Ssemujju ne Colonel Peter ayimbisibwe aba ababiri be baali e Kenya nga bawamba Dr. Besigye n'Ajobedi Lutale nga baduumirwa mukama waabwe Muhoozi kaine rugaba. Muhoozi ne wankuba n'enfa ne wankolaki talina kyagenda kunkendeeza, just matter of time. Naye abajja kunsangayo kati tumwine bye batta yabasangayo.
That, what he just said, even if he beat me up, even if he tortured me, he cannot break me. That is courage.
Muhoozi ne wantwala nanzita bajja kunsanga. Nja kulumwa ng'omuntu yenna bw'alumwanga Muhoozi anzise. But I can assure yajja kunsanga. Bwanga ffe bw'osoma surati Lukumaani gy'eggwera tono nga tugamba nti wama atali linnafsi aye abutamuta. Omuntu ayinza kumanyira mu nsi mw'ono afiira. Mulimu be baaleka mu nsiko eruweero. Mulimu abafiiridde Somalia. Mulimu abaafiira mu helikopita. Helikopita erwana gw'ogiyita ntono. Bazifiiramu nga bagenda Somalia kulwana. Nze nnumizibwa era ntyamu omuntu omulala. Nesizaga nti sijja kwebaka kuba Muhoozi yange ajja kunsiba. Ajja nsibe no problem. Ajja nsibe olwafuuke malayika tajja kufa. Era yetalisibwako talirwala na kulwala. Ajja kubeerawo nga wakitiibwa n'omusujja nga gumutya. Really, abantu balekerawo okutya n'okutiisibwa okusembayo. Muhoozi has a duty. Bw'osalawo okujja mu office.
Do not be afraid. Do not be. Let's go here. Do not be afraid. I'll take you back to what he's referring to. I want you to pay attention to these words. Oh, I just made a mistake right here. Let me try to. Okay, I've got to do this. Okay, I've got to take you to the words here. These are words of Marcus Mosiah Garvey from his speech. Look for me in the whirlwind, one of the greatest speeches ever. This was a time when they were fighting for rights of the black man in the U.S. I want you to pay attention to what he says here. Listen here, listen. From here, you can enslave as was done for 300 years the bodies of men. You can shackle the hands of men. You can shackle the feet of men. You can imprison the bodies of men, but you cannot shackle or enslave the minds of men. And that's what Semujju Nganda is saying. That you can enslave us for 300 years. You can enslave the bodies of men. You can shackle the hands of men. You can shackle the feet of men. You can imprison the bodies of men, but you cannot shackle or enslave the minds of men. That's what Semujju Nganda is doing. Whatever is happening in Uganda is telling you, no, my mind is not going to be jailed. It's not going to be imprisoned. He says, I know if I'm abducted, I'll be tortured, I will feel pain. But I will not give up. I will not bow down. I will not budge on the principles and values and these ideologies that I have committed my life to. Let's go back to Erias, to the gentleman.
Muhoozi kaine rugaba mutabani wa Museveni. Gwe omanyi nti bano abasirikale babakulu babirungi simanya nabaasa ani nabo banaakaaba. Oyo Don Nabasa ndoza be batusiba ku parliament yawo ne batwakira mu drone ne batwala nga batusibye tetusa tuline bodongo to bakyagulanyawo batwala enagalama nge ndabirwamu bazitusiza waggulu bagyeko esi tutuya no dongo tunaga tuli mu gym kati nabo banga Muhoozi yabasiba kakati omuntu obootira ki General Lieutenant General Don Nabasa birungi akulira military intelligence nabo bali makomera uyanze okudeno nga besimisaga nti we bali ne Muhoozi ensi keva mu kutambulira ku musingi gw'amateeka sijate matter of time lyo majja sinze neetaaga okubulira abantu obubi bwa Muhoozi bw'anaabeera nga birungi abo babuulira ne Don Nabasa bajja kuwulira bwe n'abanze mu bawulire babuyita bukyayi kasita Besigye muntu tinyefuuza bamushega bakateegaya bwe baavayo ne boogera obubi bwa Museveni waitu wacyalenza kuwakanya Ssemwogerere ne wali Ssemwogerere Abaganda muli babi Ssemwogerere agala kufuga kakati obubi bwa Muhoozi nze ngenda nakusirika ndabe bulabi bano ba Major General Birungi Lieutenant General Don Nabasa banne bagwanga limu nabo bakala kati akyalina yakabuusabuusa ajja kala kati kyemanya Anita Among waba yogero bwa Museveni ayinza okubasinga nange don't speak about first family you leave them and they here kakati gendo mubuuzo labo batayogere ku first family kati ekyo kirekera abantu so n'olwekyo embeera gye tulimu.
I think is making me now evoke the words of Martin Niemöller during Hitler's Nazi and the poem he wrote. First they came. Said, first they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I wasn't. Then they came for socialists, and I did not speak out because I wasn't a socialist. Then they came for trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I didn't belong or I wasn't a trade unionist. They came after me, finally, and there was nobody to speak for me. Nobody's safe, especially in a sinking boat. Uganda is a sinking boat. And even those who believe that they might not be abducted, and for sure you will never be abducted, all you do is simp and serve the criminal regime as you amass wealth and climb ladders in regards to career. Those are actions of selfishness, because in the end, you're not going to be there forever. You'll die. The most important question is, what kind of a country are you leaving behind for your children and grandchildren? And if you don't have that in mind, take a look in the mirror. If you ever ask yourself, some of the most selfish people in the world, you are one of them. We've got to stand against this selfishness and save our dying nation. Today is Erias Lukwago. Today is Dr. Chiza Besigye. Today is Eddie Mutwe. Today is Yasin Sechitoleko or Olivia Lutaya. And a number of others whose name will never be known. But tomorrow, the enemy, like Lucky Dube told us, will knock on your door. You will only believe it when a man in a long black coat knocks on your door. Why do you wait for that time? Today is the time to speak out. Raise your voice. Speak out against this lawlessness and impunity. Muhoozi is not untouchable. He's not as strong as he wants to portray himself. He's a fearful, extremely a coward you've never seen. No man. That's not strength. No man does that and you claim to be strong. If you have to hide behind these jackbooted things to do your dirty job, there's no honor in that. In abducting people, in torturing them, that is sick. That is evil. It is grotesque. And I'll be back here. Stick around.
Did you enjoy what you just watched?
I'm sure they did.
I'm going to guess that you did. How about you consider subscribing to Mordecai Marissa Live YouTube channel? Thank you.